Now, lastly, I'm very delighted to introduce Aodhán O'Ríordáin, Minister of State at the Department of Justice Equality and Arts, Heritage and the Gaeltacht, with special responsibility for equality, new communities and culture. Minister Aodhán has been a very active campaigner for LGBT equality as a member of the Labour Party, as a TD and as a minister. And indeed, the Labour Party have an extensive record of achievement on LGBT equality over many decades. The Minister has been a very strong supporter of marriage equality for lesbian and gay couples. Since becoming a TD, he has taken on the issue of hate crimes against minority groups and is working with academics from the University of Limerick and a wide range of civil society organisations, including GLEN and TENI, on legislation for crimes motivated by hostility or prejudice. So we're delighted he has agreed to launch this Stop LGBT Hate Crimes initiative here this evening.
Introduction. I know you're all dying to get to Una Mullally's book launch, so I want to be nice to be able to hear what she has to say about her book, seeing as she won't be allowed on TV or radio to discuss it without coming from your side, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. We have a big year ahead in our search, our quest, our endless campaigning for equality in this country. We have a big year ahead because hopefully by this time next year we will have amended Section 37 of the Employment Equality Act so people can be who they are in their workplace of choice and not have to hide their love or their private lives where they work. We will have enacted the Child and Family Relationships Bill, which gives effect to what is an Irish reality. We will have passed the Marriage Equality Referendum, which we all know in this room is central to a country that describes itself as a republic. And as has been previously said, hopefully by May we'll have the heads of a bill that I've been working on with GLEN, TENI, ICCL, so many other groups who are concerned about that, that gap in our law which does deal in the area of hate crime. Ireland always appeared to me as a child to be a pretty equal place. I mean, why wouldn't I think so? I'm a white, middle-class, straight guy. And it's until you come in contact with inequality that you really realise how difficult it is. And I got that experience from teaching in the inner city. Other people have that experience because of who they are. And if you're serious about building a real republic, then you have to have a threshold of decency under that republic. And you have to have a threshold of decency that says certain behaviour just isn't acceptable. And we have to move beyond words like tolerance, because tolerance kind of gives the impression that we will tolerate you. We're the mainstream, you're on the edge, and we're going to tolerate you or your lifestyle or your ethnicity or your cultural heritage or whatever. And I don't necessarily believe in tolerance. It's a nice word, but I don't think I really believe in it. I think we have to believe in something much more profound and much deeper than that. And that's why I applaud the initiative of what GLEN are doing, along the lines of what TENI have already achieved, to give people confidence to actually stand up for themselves and say, no, you know something, I'm not willing to be tolerated. I have a right to be who I am. I have a right to walk down the street with the person that I love. I have a right to be accepted as an equal citizen in this republic. And the involvement of An Garda Síochána in this is so crucial, because I know they've come so far, and we really need every citizen in this country to be able to turn to the Guards with full confidence that they will be accepted and what they're saying will be accepted, and your presence here today is deeply appreciated, I know, by all the campaigning groups. Anybody who's listened to me say a speech in the last 5 months probably knows what I'm going to say next. But I've been working on the commemorations. The 1916 Rising, 100 years since the proclamation, that sense of where we are as a country and where we're going. And for the last number of years we've kind of denuded our sense of ourselves. In my opinion, we've spoken very much in monetary terms. We've spoken about ourselves being taxpayers, living in an economy, and with the greatest respect to Jerry Buttimer, who I know doesn't think that this is his greatest ambition, but the idea that our best ambition could be that would be the greatest little country in the world to do business, I think that kind of flies in the face a little bit of what we should have learned from the last period of time. And if we go back to the 1916 Rising and the values that underpinned that document, it didn't talk about business. It talked about equality fundamentally. It talked about the sense of being a human being. It talked about citizenship. It talked about equal rights and equal opportunities for all citizens. And that's the kind of messaging, and that's the kind of values that we really have to take from this moment into the future. And that's why we want to do all those things, not just for the LGBT community, and not just for vulnerable groups in society, but for every member of this society. Because everybody benefits from a country that underpins it, that fundamental ideal of equality. Everybody benefits. And these aren't legislation or laws that is to placate or to look after those on the edges and vulnerable people. Yes, it is, but it benefits everybody. And it benefits everybody to feel that everybody is being protected and that threshold of decency is being maintained. So I'm glad to be here to launch this initiative along with everybody else, to give you my support, my party support, the government support, and to just maybe to ask you to stand with all of us maybe in this historic year, because we have so much to achieve and we have so much to look forward to. And maybe this time next year, if we're in a room like this, we're going to look back on 2015 as being the year that maybe finally we became a true republic. Thanks so much for your time.
Minister for his remarks and his support, and I really hope that this website and campaign is a mechanism that will really help you progress on legislative change. And he's right, it's really about everybody benefiting, and I really want to urge you all here in this room to share this website, post it on all your respective social media platforms, send it around, and as Aodhán was saying, it's not just about extreme examples. We really want to get the full picture of what's happening out there. And finally, I just want to thank GLEN and the board and staff, and to all our partners who really helped bring this initiative to fruition here today. I'd like to thank our presenters, Craig, Broden, Hazel and Mark, and also to the Minister for launching it here tonight. And thank you very much.